I missed the funny one.
Yeah.
It's going to be the serious one. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right.
Like everyone.
We're not very funny.
Okay. So thank you very much for being with us today. Yeah. We live in times of sorority, of sisterhood. What would you say this film says about women supporting each other?
I think that your life and your work will be more fun and more enjoyable and probably easier to do if you allow your girls and your boys to support you. That you can't do anything on your own. And imagine if you like got all the success in the world and there was like nobody to share it with. It just wouldn't be any fun. So you're actually just doing yourself a good deed by allowing people to share it with you, I think.
But also in anything you do, there are going to be highs and lows, and you can't get anywhere without a support system. Boys or girls.
How would you define Greta as a director on the set? I'm interested. How
On
does
the
she
set.
behave? Yeah.
Hyper.
She's hyper. She's always thinking.
Every single thing that comes out of her mouth is so intelligent, and I think one of the things that I really noticed on set was you can just see how much, how important this story meant to her, and how she had studied these people for so long, and like her excitement kind of vibrated across the room. It made everybody kind of come up to her level. But yeah, I'd never worked. She's very. She hears the scene, and she kind of will come over and direct you, kind of like an orchestra conductor, and it will all come together into this huge crescendo. And I've never worked like that before. So that was it was so exciting and exhilarating and terrifying, because if you messed up, you were the one that was to blame for the failing
She
of
might
the scene.
shoot you.
Probably. So there was kind of like this hyper excited energy on set every day. It was so loud.
It was so loud.
Greta contributed to that, by the way.
Greta's loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just loves making movies, and it's really, because shockingly not every director is like that, or doesn't show it. And I think she is a very uninhibited director. If she feels something, she's gonna say it. If she has a certain reaction to something, it's instant, and she'll share it with you. And when you watch her look at the monitor, and like there's a scene where Flo hurts her hand when she's younger, and she's like, ah! And I watched Greta watch her, and she was just so excited to watch this like incredible performance. And you want your director to really, dig what you're doing.
Would you say that...
I've never said that before. I've never used that word.
Dig what you're doing.
But she's American, so she'll get it.
Yeah. Would you say that having an actress director or actor director makes a difference with actors? I mean, knowing you.
I think it does, in the sense that they just know that your brain is like blah, blah, blah. They know that like there's a lot going on. You're insecure, but you're also really confident, and you're emotional. You're a contradiction as an actor, I think. And to have somebody, because she comes from theatre as well, and I think people in particular in the theatre world really appreciate like actors and writers. And it's a real mammoth job when you go on stage every night. So I think she really is in love with actors, and to know that you're like appreciated and you're not just seen as like a puppet, that helps us to go that extra mile.
But also I think something that Francine said was that apparently, I didn't go and meet her in an audition room, but apparently when they were doing auditions, Greta would never allow a girl to be waiting when the other girl came out. So she was very respectful of just what that does to your head and mind games. And the most terrifying thing about getting a job is the fact that you have to sit next to 5 women that look exactly like you. And essentially it's going to come down to one thing, and you have to watch this competition in front of your very eyes. And you can hear the auditions going on.
You can hear it. It's horrible.
And so I think...
shouldn't do that.
No, it's horrid.
It shouldn't be allowed.
And my quick one is, this has been a really busy week in terms of awards, nominations. How have you lived this week? Because you got some good news, but the film didn't, and Greta didn't. How was it?
it's been an interesting week. I think it's been a very thought-provoking week for all of us. It's the conversation that's already started about women in film has sort of escalated, and it's gone to a whole new level, because the movies that have been produced by female filmmakers this year are up there with everything else that has been recognised. And I suppose, as you know, someone who got recognised at the start of the week for a performance that for me is totally created by this director that I love, and is a brilliant filmmaker, and is one of the most important filmmakers of our generation. She really is. It's weird. It is weird. It's like, it's great that we're there, but Greta is in all of us. She's in all of our performances, and any of us that get recognised, it's because of her and her movies. So I don't know.
I think it also highlights just how important this film is, and why it's so needed, because the exact essence of what this film is about, which is women's success and money, is the exact problem with all of the recognitions. There are so many female directors and writers that have just been completely ignored, and I feel like this film is a nice way of kind of highlighting exactly what needs to be had and the conversations that need to be had. And of course, like, we're not saying that it's specifically our film that needs a light. It's just that there's been a shutdown.
It seems like Jo March's fight is not over. That extra battle that she has as a great writer and a great sort of creator, to be heard and to even just have people sort of shut up and listen to her, and that fight is still ongoing. So that's interesting.
Okay, thanks so much. Thank you.